You know what I'd like to see as well?
What's that?
K9 make a reappearance.
Yeah,
so
the
good.
11's Matt Smith's Doctor would be so great with K9, I think.
Because
just the back and forth with the like.
Don't you think Matt Smith would be perfect for K9?
He would totally be.
Because they haven't done it yet.
No.
I get the feeling that they would have the best banter ever, wouldn't they?
And now, like, my theory, like, it would be really sad to do this with the fact that Sarah Jane is now dead.
Yeah.
That she passed away. That she had K9, didn't she, on the show?
Yeah, and, he remade K9 for him.
Yeah. And so now that doesn't have her anymore, that if they brought him back to be with the Doctor, I think that'd be great.
A good storyline would be that she, in her dying will or something, sent him back to the Doctor.
Yeah.
I don't know why no one has come up with stuff like this. Yeah. I mean, I can't be the only one, surely. No. I mean, if I am, I'm giving people ideas. I'll have probably written a script.
You heard it
by the
here
time
first. Yeah.
I'll already have the script done by the time I upload this. Yeah, so that'll be good. I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe it will happen for the 50th.
Hopefully.
What do you think is going to happen for the 50th?
Well, all I know so far, is that Mark Gatiss is doing this sort of documentary thing, which I think is going to be great.
Traveling across time and space, I think it's cool.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that.
Mark Gatiss is also in Sherlock, and he also wrote a few episodes. I think has he written more than one episode?
Doctor Who, he's written several as well.
He's
and he's guest starred in Doctor Who.
What else?
Well.
What other Doctor Who stuff?
He wrote the Churchill episode in Series 5.
Did he?
Yeah. Oh. And he did he co-starred as well in Lazarus Experiments with David Tennant, the crazy doctor.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's
that was gross too.
I remember
up there with the most disturbing villains.
Because when he came back as a Gantok, that random Viking character,
right,
in the Wedding of River Song, it was the second time, wasn't it, as a starring role? Well, not starring, but a role in Doctor Who.
Yeah, it was like a cameo of sorts.
Yeah, so I think Mark Gatiss wrote a really good episode with the Daleks. I like Night Terrors as well, but there was the Jammy Dodger thing on the Dalek episode when he said it was a self-destruct button. You remember that?
Yeah, that was Mark
Gatiss,
really?
Wasn't it? Because you said it was a Dalek episode, yeah?
Oh yeah, that was that episode.
Yeah.
I was thinking his was the Ironside Daleks, but that was the same episode, that's right. With the Power Ranger Daleks.
The Daleks Reborn. The mini Daleks, the coloured Daleks. The red, like the
crayon box Daleks. Yeah.
The Daleks are like colours.
Yes.
So
they suddenly all have different functions and it's kind of a little weird.
Yeah, scientists.
Considering that their ideas were supposed to all be exactly the same.
Yeah. Some of them were scientists, some of them were I don't know, soldiers. I can give you more information.
Yeah, I mean,
but you know.
Yeah.
I know the information is out there. I just don't know offhand.
Yeah, I don't remember. There are 5 of them, but that's all I remember.
There's red, yellow, blue, white.
White and black.
And black, yeah. Cool. Yeah, there you go. I feel proud of myself.
You know what the different classes were? I don't remember.
Yeah, and this new series has insane Daleks, isn't it? Obviously, it's Asylum of the Daleks, and it's got some of the old Daleks that we haven't even really seen much of. Like, the one I saw at the Experience that I really thought was cool was the weapons
special weapon one?
Yeah, and they're putting a lot of emphasis onto that one as well.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Well, I've heard a lot about that. And, the original Daleks are cool because they got the blue domes. I didn't know that from watching a black and white episode, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's cool. So, okay. So, just to finish it off, I don't think we really talked about the Series 7, what we expect too much. Because I think I digressed a little. So,
yeah.
Aside
I'm
from...
not sure. I'm interested to see how they can keep stringing on River Song's character.
Yeah.
If they're actually going to be able to come up with new stuff to do with her.
If they kill one of the Ponds, sorry to interrupt you, if they kill one of the Ponds, then how does that work with River Song? Yeah.
Well, what somebody pointed out to me was that in that episode, the Weeping Angels episode, the Doctor's reading a book in the park, and it's got a picture of River Song on it, and it says Melody Malone on it. Not Melody Pond, Melody Malone. So...
Sorry.
So the emergency has passed.
Melody Malone.
Yes.
Melody Malone.
Yes.
So, book, Melody Malone.
So, it makes me think that in some way they get like erased from history or something like that somehow.
If they got erased, how can you have River not be erased? It makes no sense.
Well, that's or that for some reason she's disconnected from them in some way, either by choice or by circumstance. That
I don't think that they can. They might kill Rory. I just don't think with River's song being in the picture, and I don't think that this series will be her last appearance.
No,
because they've still got Jim the Fish to go in their little adventures, and I know that's not going to happen because we know about Jim the Fish. They keep talking about it, and that's not going to happen in this series.
Yeah.
So we know that he's still going to go on adventures with River, but the thing is, I don't think if one of the Ponds is going to die, I think it's going to be Rory, because at least it would sort of make sense having River around if Amy was still alive, because she gave birth to her.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
They could write around.
It could be that her last name is not Pond.
Yeah,
Amy's. I mean, well, she would still keep her name anyway.
I'd like to see why she goes backwards and the Doctor goes forwards. I'd like to see the catalyst for that.
Yeah.
I'd like to have the story fully explained eventually. I mean, it can't be ongoing because then it'll eventually people will be like, oh, yeah.
Well, see, she says that they're going opposite directions, but the fact is they're jumping around. Where sometimes it's both of their futures, and sometimes it's both of their pasts.
That's just for the convenience of the writers, though.
Exactly. Well, it makes it a bit more interesting. I don't know.
So yeah, big expectations for Series 7, because we've been told each episode's a sort of mini-movie with how it's been produced, and especially the last 2 episodes, Power of 3 and The Angels Take Manhattan was the name, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh. And looking forward to seeing the Christmas special that we got a sneak peek of.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we saw the Christmas special over here.
Doctor!
And it's also, you remember the whistle?
Yes.
That's a pretty good whistle.
It is very good whistling.
He tried a bunch of whistles. It wasn't just that. He went for... Oh gosh, that was actually... He wasn't as good as me, because I'm a genius whistler.
Oh, of course.
No, I'm kidding. He was good. And we met him as well, but obviously not whilst he was filming. Because then, I would tell you straight away if I was in the Christmas episode. I would be like, yes, look at me. I met an extra, and you saw the Jenna Louise Coleman, her going, Doctor. I didn't see that. I was there most of the night though, and she's at the top of it. Well, this isn't spoiling anything.
It's all online.
No spoiler.
All the footage that was...
All I saw, right, and you can listen to this, it's not a spoiler. They were on scaffolding, yeah? Nothing crazy. Scaffolding. She's standing at the top of the scaffolding, and all I could see was her looking outwards, as if it was a sort of longing look, like she was saying something. I'm sure they're going to add some sort of monologue over that.
Probably.
I'm just thinking that's what that was for.
Well, we know the Doctor leaves her behind at some point.
As usual.
Yeah. Although it seems like he seems kind of callous about it, almost. Like,
as he
puts her into the carriage and says, not my problem anymore, take her back where we found her. But, yeah.
Well, okay, so anyone who's anyone has bought every TV mag with the Doctor on, especially the Radio Times, because the Radio Times have been covering this for 40, 50, or nearly 50 years now. So yeah, this Saturday, for most people, it is for everyone, but this Saturday...
Actually no, Australia apparently is a week later.
Oh, a week later, it's on the 8th though, isn't it, yeah? This Saturday, but it's on the 8th in Australia. Did you find that out from Craig's page?
I think so, yeah.
Cheers,
Thank you, Craig.
Thanks, Craig. You are massive help. We're very, we love you. Hearts and everything. So yeah, this Saturday for everywhere apart from Australia. Sorry, Australia, but eventually it's... I mean, you're a day ahead of us anyway, usually. You're like 11 hours ahead. So you've got the upper hand there. This Saturday, BBC One. This Saturday...
Stock up on your jelly babies. Get them ready.
Have a jelly baby.
Have a jelly baby. Have several jelly babies.
So BBC One, BBC America, E.T. on Space. Don't know what they play in Australia. Don't know what they play on.
No idea.
We have no idea. But
sorry, Australia. We didn't research you beforehand.
I'll probably cut all this out anyway. So yeah, Doctor Who soon. Woo!